Welcome back to Let's Play some Neutopia. We got some more dudes to stab. We got us a medallion. Oh wait, no, I was gonna talk to the old lady. I was gonna show you what happens when you talk to the old lady. She's old, you know. She'll give you the password. I just kind of wanted to mention a moment here about the password system. They give you a lot of characters. Now these are alphanumeric characters with capital and lowercase, which means you've got like 100 characters to choose from to put in that password, and it's not short. I remember back in the day playing through this, and writing down and inputting that password was a nightmare. Especially if your handwriting was a little odd and you weren't sure which 0 was actually a capital O, or which 1 was actually a lowercase l. Have fun. Now, the file cabinet system, as it says right there, actually goes back to the Turbo CD, I think it was called, but it actually had built-in memory that you could store your save game to. So you didn't have to bother with the password, you could just straight up save like that. The turbo chips didn't have the hue cards, didn't have built-in saving. So you had to save with either a password, or there was the built-in memory, like with the Turbo CD. So, there you go. Sadly, I never had the Turbo CD, so I just got to write down a whole lot of passwords. Now, those wings I just picked up, I didn't mention this last time, but those wings, if you use them, they will teleport you to the last place that, you got the password, I think. I, like, never use them, I just run back like a man. But, yeah, so if you're kind of in a bind and want to hurry your butt up and get back to the, safe place, then there you go. Wow. Ow. Now, there's not exactly many items in this game that, not exactly many items in this game, where am I going? I'm going up. That, increase, like, I guess you could say Metroidvania-like items, where you can't go to the next area, you need to get this item to be able to continue, or the like. Not really many of those. There's the rainbow drop, but for the most part in dungeons, we'll just be getting better armor, and weapons, and nice things. And I'm alright with that. I mean, the game does have much more of like an RPG feel to it because of that. You're just always going on and getting stronger and stronger gear. And there's a big focus on that as well. I'm going the wrong way. Now, something you want to do, since we're heading off to the right of the shrine this time, head on up and over here and stab some lizard dudes. And down here, there will be a thing you can bomb. And there's an old man inside, who's a monk from the Far East that practices Alibaba. The Monk of Key! Thank you, Monk of Key. And he gives you an extra unit of life, which is totally awesome. And now we're back out, going out for the, dungeon again. Yes, the dungeon, the crypt, the thing, that's what we're going for. Because we need the second medallion. No, not much else up here, so down we go. Now, an interesting thing about the way enemies spawn is a lot of the, when you kill an enemy, the only thing Neutopia keeps track of is how many enemies you've killed on screen, not which enemies. Jeez. So, I don't want to fight him, so I leave and come back, and it actually loads the enemies in a certain order, dependent on how many you've killed. There's one left, so it will always load him first, so I didn't want to fight that dude, kill everybody else. Worst case scenario, yeah, worst case scenario, it'll just be that same guy again. Now here, in this little room here, if you push these blocks out of the way, there's a person who will sell you medicine. I'm probably not going to be using too much medicine, though, so I'm not going to bother. I already have one of those. Oh, hey, let's go inside. It's a dude with, like, a mohawk, or he's just kind of balding. I've got a fire wand right here. Will burn your underground stone house down. This plan is not flawed at all. And we're getting pretty close to the second crypt. It's actually, like, right over here. I hate you, little bubble-throwing dude. So I'm gonna do this. That doesn't burn. But right down here, there's a little thing with a lady in it. Who will heal your butt? Only your butt, not the rest of you. Only her butt. She likes cute butts. What can I say? But so heal up and then head on up for the actual crypt and heck with them. Now, much like the other dungeon, this one isn't this one is kind of straightforward, but it introduces some things like the bombing of walls. Also, there's a secret, like, right over here. You'll notice those blocks are actually a different color than normal. I'll get to that in a second. Now, this is another room that, there's nothing here. If you bomb these walls, nothing happens. I have no idea what this room does, I have no idea what its purpose is. But there's another one. Just thought I'd show you that. Now, going back out here, these red blocks, if you get close enough, they will stab you, so be careful of red blocks. Because stabbing is painful. Now these are the dudes I was mentioning before. They will, if you get close enough, they'll reach out to the side and try to poke you with their long, tendril-like appendages. Also, I think this is one of the first times you actually have to push a block to open one of the doors in the room. And an old man! Can do, buddy. Technically, you only need, like, 2 bombs. Yay! If you get an hourglass, all the enemies freeze for a ridiculous amount of time, and you can just kind of murder everybody. You'd think that power-up would be a lot more... not powerful, but... no, it's like freaking forever that it stops time. I think it put freaking Dio to shame. I don't like you, bat. Alright, so I missed a couple things. Haven't gotten hit yet, though. Ah, yes, this room. Yet another room you actually have to bomb. Now, really, you only have to have, like, 2 bombs to get through this entire dungeon. That was one of them. Hey buddy, you wanna come down here where I can stab you? Just a little. He's walking faster. I still have no idea what causes them to walk faster, but you come up here and get the key to the crypt. So we can fight the boss now. Now we've gotta backtrack a little ways. Thankfully, as long as I'm walking, those guys can't aim for crap. Now, someone in the comments last time, right, was actually talking about the hitboxes. And yeah, the hitboxes in this game are a little odd. Like, if something just... Oh, also, you can press the, B button. I think it's the B... No, it's not the B button. There's only 1s and 2s on the TurboGrafx controller. It's like the 2 button or something, but it just cancels out of dialogue if you don't want to talk to an NPC. Helpful for those guys especially, since you're gonna have to walk back and forth through their rooms like 100 times. Now then, going down here, there is yet another present. Hey, bombs! I got bombs. Yeah, but the hitboxes in this game are a little odd. Heck yeah! It's even got a little handguard on it. Now my sword is blue! The blue sword of blueness. You can also bomb up. I don't think there's too much up here, but another passage, so... Yeah, the hitboxes are a little odd, though. Like, if a fireball... Oh dear. Whoever was in here got turned into a bat. Put him out of his misery. Like, if a fireball or something, though, if it hits, like, the top pixel of spiky hair on my head, I get hit. There is really no leniency for it in that regard. And you'll actually see me get hit that way a couple times, mostly because I'm used to playing Neutopia 2, where they fixed that. As I mentioned, Neutopia 2 is essentially Neutopia 1, only better in every regard. And that's one of the ways. I will fireball you, because I don't want to fight you, because you're mean. And what do I get for this? Bombs? Probably bombs. Ooh, crystal ball. And now we can see we've only got like 6 rooms left to go to. We've got a few more than 6 rooms, actually. There's a couple more secret passages and stuff. Like in this room, actually. Do I have to kill the bats? Probably not. Ah, and you can hear the compass beeping, which means the medallion is actually in the room to the left. You can't bomb that wall, sadly. That'd be a great way to sneak it out from under the boss. But head up here, and you get another chest. And I think this chest has bombs in it. Now these things, in Neutopia... In this game, they really only stretch left and right to try to reach you. It's Neutopia 2 that will actually stretch up and down to try to get to you as well. Now, if the room to the left is the medallion, and the lower left is the boss, which means the entrance is going to be the far lower left, so we're gonna have to go down a ways. Yeah, in this game, though, since they don't attack up and down, if you can approach these things from up and down, then, there you go. These snakes die in one hit with this sword, very nice, but since they kind of skirt around like that, it's still kind of iffy to get that close to them. I wonder. Oh, he died. Now, believe it or not, you can actually bomb, all 3 walls in this room. Maybe I should have saved those bombs that were up top, but I didn't want to back around. What's in these rooms, you may ask? Nothing of value, really. An enemy in that one, that's it. Just an enemy. Just a dude. Chilling. And then in here, there's 4 of these guys. Really careful stabbing them from the side. That's it, though. 2 secret rooms, not really much in them. And then this room. Now, how the guy said you have to use a lot of bombs to get through this dungeon. Really, the map shows every room that you have to go in. And you only have to use 2 bombs to explore the entire map that the crystal ball shows. So... Now that's another one of them stabbing blocks. Yep. boss time, though. Now, this boss he can hurt you quick if you're not paying attention, but he's real easy once you take 2 seconds to realize, oh, I can just do that. He just kind of he explodes, stab his core. Stab him like 3 times and he comes back together. Always stay directly below him. Because when he explodes, no pieces go directly below him. So, just hang out directly below him. And if you stab the orb up, then you'll usually start pretty high, so you don't even have to worry about that. And there you go, that's it. That's all the heart of that boss is. And for our troubles, we get the prized medallion! Yeah, if you don't stand directly below that guy, though, it's not terribly easy to fight him, so, And we got some extra life force for our brave and valiant efforts. We got 8 bars of life, man. We are rolling. And with the 2 medallions, we've once again opened the path to the subterranean sphere. Sphere 2. And since we have 8 bars of life now, guess what our fire rod does? Yeah! It's also a great deal more powerful. I don't want to go in there, it looks scary. Until next time, everyone, when we go to the subterranean sphere to find the next 2 medallions. Until then, everyone.